Thank you so much for inviting me to talk on the human trafficking happening very widely and in huge scale in the Rohingya camp. Uh, so, and there are some reasons why Rohingya people are, leaving Rohingya camp to be migrated in Malaysia and somewhere else, and also why I will try to describe why human trafficker can influence these people very easily. So uh, there are three major reasons on the basis Rohingya people are uh, leaving the camp and going to Malaysia with the possible way, any way they could see. So the major reasons are basically one of the major reason is lack of livelihood access in the camp. So basically, if I talk on the livelihood access, so it's been more than 2 years that 80% of the Rohingya are surviving without earning. Uh, so beside the ration, we have several family needs. So we have to work to meet them. But people cannot find work either inside the camp or outside of the camp. And the human trafficker taking advantage of these conditions and organizing people with fake provinces to go Malaysia. So according to the close sources, there are several gangs are actively working and taking people to the Malaysia through two ways. So one is land route and another one is water route. And so the human trafficker take people according to the situation of those route. If, for example, if the one of the route become tough, then they choose the second route. So the second major reason is, so people feel the situation in the camp is getting um, worse to worse, it's getting worsen to worsen. So always people want a safe life, a peaceful life, but before failing their country, they was thinking that we could have some peace some peace and some, we will be a lack of tension, we will lack of fears, will be lack of anxiety if we um, stay in the camp. But they are now realizing that they were wrong. Even in the camp, they are feeling the same, anxiety, the same tension, the same stress that they used to feel in Arkham. So when the situation become such, horrific, such um, and it was, so such situation force people to leave the camp and go somewhere to in search of, peace, in search of good life, in search of livelihood. So, and this is the second reason. And the third reason is why the youth, Rohingya youth, are also live in the camp is they also cannot see the future. They also cannot see good life in the camp if they will be living for long time. As we do not have anything, and to do in the camp. There are so many Rohingya youth who would like to continue their study in university and colleges, but they do not have those opportunities, so they try to find in such opportunity in somewhere else. So on this basis, people are leaving the camp, and they are putting their life in risk. And rest of the things are in front of us, what is happening, how people are facing the danger over the uh, sea, and how people are being killed in Myanmar, as recently 13 people of their bodies were dumped on the highway, and it is suspecting that those people were tortured and killed by Myanmar military. So as I really hope that you all have been very aware of this thing that happening with the Rohingya people. So I just want to say that if in this situation, if any international community and other human rights organization will not take any steps against this thing, so the situation will be become more serious. And if basically we want to be develop the situation in the camp, so that people will not leave the camp this way and think of to move somewhere else and to find a better life. So if we have something better here in the camp, people will not try to leave this camp until we will be repatriated.